The girl's organs were disemboweled, and her body was left hanging in the air. The murderer was quickly apprehended, but he was released during the trial because he was mentally ill. At that moment, he collapsed, completely disillusioned with the law. Since the law couldn't punish these people, he would uphold justice. From then on, he wore a mask. Those who had escaped punishment had endured even more brutal pain before their deaths. He had previously been a good police officer, and his sister looked up to him as a role model. He was always at the forefront of every police call. Because of his fearless spirit, he was quickly promoted to captain. But one day, he apprehended a murderer, but he was acquitted a few days later because he was intoxicated and could not be questioned. Seeing the grief of the victim's family, he was at a loss as to how to explain it to them. But even so, he clung to his sense of justice and believed that the law would bring them to justice. He later noticed that the criminals showed no fear when they were captured. Some even arrogantly told the man that he was mentally ill and would be released even if he killed them. The man was furious upon hearing this, but his companions intervened. Sure enough, the criminal was released the next day and later called the man, promising to make him pay. Realizing his mistake, he rushed home, but his sister was gone. It wasn't until the next day that he received any news of his sister. When he saw her, she had already been tortured to death. At that moment, his sense of justice completely collapsed. He vented his anger by destroying everything in the house, except for his sister's cake. From then on, he donned a mask, captured his sister's killer, severed his limbs, doused his body in drugs, bandaged his wounds, and inserted various instruments into his body, subjecting him to excruciating pain. Finally, he posted a premonition of the murder online, instilling fear in the criminals. His story quickly went viral, with some hailing him as a criminal and others as a hero. That day, he discovered another criminal. The man was a pervert who seduced young girls. To satisfy his peculiar fetish, he locked them in the basement and toyed with them. Any girl who resisted would be thrown into a meat grinder. He eventually sealed the girl in a wall for his admiration. Unexpectedly, after being apprehended, the man was released, claiming he was mentally retarded. He then captured the man and subjected him to the same torture. Just then, the machine stopped and his friend arrived. He urged him to surrender, but the man broke free and escaped. He then fought with his friend, then kicked him down and pulled out a pistol, but he couldn't bring himself to kill. His friend seized the opportunity to subdue him. He was subsequently imprisoned and eventually executed. Watching the news of his death, the man happily searched for his next victim. Suddenly, someone stabbed him and brutally tried to interrogate him.